So how do we train our employees and keep them up to date on everything that's going on in the property management industry? We utilize many avenues for this. We have our Grace Hill required education courses, which is a great refresher, as well as information to learn for new employees. We send our maintenance to all the latest certification classes that they may be interested in to keep up to date on maintenance of the community. We have our corporate training classes, which are a great asset to have to keep us up to speed and us all on the same page as far as training goes and knowledge of the community and of the property management industry as a whole.
How do we retain our residents here at the Cosmopolitan, you may ask? Not only do we utilize social media, which is a great tool to keep everyone informed of what's going on in our community, but we also do monthly events, which is why we also use our social media, as well as putting signs up around our community. We do tons of resident events here, which I know is unique here for us, and it keeps everybody engaged and happy. We also do satisfaction surveys, which is a great tool for our residents to use to let us know how they're feeling and if there's any changes that they'd like to see. Something new that we want to incorporate here is monthly newsletter, just another way to keep residents informed of what's going on and just included in our community.
We also take our team motivation very seriously here with all of our town center properties. We consistently try to do a lot of activities together as a team building games, team building outings. Our company does outings every year as a whole team, to amusement parks, to picnics, to anything like that, just so we can all be cohesive as a team and stay motivated, find fun things to do with each other, because we try to be like a big family here at Town Center. So anything that we can do for team building is what we will do to keep our team together and motivated.
There are many things that make the Cosmopolitan stand out amongst our competition. One of the greatest things that we have is our unique setup right within Town Center. We have a centralized leasing office as well as the resident services side. So our centralized leasing office takes care of everything from bringing the prospects into the tour to making their move-in experience nothing but excellent. From there, our residents are introduced to our resident services side. Our resident services side, they focus only on resident services. So this allows our residents to have a more customizable move-in experience, and then they really get that white glove experience once they've moved into the resident services side. On the resident service side, because we are not dealing with all of the move-ins and marketing that a normal office would, our resident service side is really able to tailor in on giving excellent service. We have more time for all of the small customer service things that go into making a property and community run efficiently. They have more time to do community events. We are actually doing a Prosecco pool party this week where we have Prosecco Pong and catered by taste, all outside of our beautiful sparkling pool that we have. We do lots of resident events, and one of the things that we really try to do, and this is another thing that separates us amongst our competition, is we utilize all of our local businesses in Town Center as an additional amenity. And we utilize them for our resident events, and we really pull them in and make them part of our community. For our resident events, we utilize Three Notch Brewery, Cantina Loretto, Royal Chocolate, just as some of our examples, to host our community book club that we have. We also work with Gym and Juice, which is a local fitness center in the area, to set up fitness classes for our residents. And we had Wellness Wednesday, and then we've been doing Saturdays by the Fountain as well. We also utilize Royal Chocolate for our renewal gifts and Taste for our taste baskets. We use Taste quite frequently. For our resident events, we have them cater our events. We've actually used the Zeter Theater. This was one of our most successful events that we've ever had. We used the Zeter Theater to host our adult prom, where we took all three of our communities, Encore, Premier, and the Cosmopolitan, and we hosted a very luxurious adult prom. All of our residents came out in their prom. We had a DJ, the lights were going. We had catered by taste. There was an open bar. It was a really, really, really great time. And so that was definitely something that people, prospects come in all the time that they've heard about our adult prom just through word of mouth, which has been amazing. We also have a setup with Zeter's Theater where we receive discounted tickets for our residents. So for this month, Zeter's Theater is doing a Barbie drag brunch. And so we are providing tickets to our residents. We're going to do a Barbie trivia, and the first 5 residents to answer the Barbie trivia correctly will win 2 tickets to the Barbie Drag You to Brunch.
Another way that we stand out at the Cosmopolitan is we are managed by SL Nussbaum and we are owned by Armada Hoffler, which are 2 great companies that put a lot of care and detail into their properties. We do yearly budget walks around each property to see which ways we can enhance our properties. They care a lot about their employee opinions to see what ways we can update and what are the residents saying, what do they want to see more of, and we make sure that we incorporate that into each of our yearly budgets, which is just an awesome way to keep our communities thriving.
Do you want to know what really makes us stand out amongst the competition?
Our team! A unique way that we process and receive maintenance requests, it sets us apart from other communities because we have many options when it comes to maintenance requests with our residents. We want them to utilize as many options as possible so that if they do have issues, they know that we can get it handled in a timely manner. Not only can they use their portal, their resident portal, they can also come in person to the office if they're just bopping around and want to come say hi. They could also send us an email as well as give us a call. While we want the whole team to be aware of what's going on the property, and we're always looking for ways to improve, another thing that makes us unique is we have our maintenance team do morning walkthroughs and daily walkthroughs just so they know what's going on around the property, and if there's anything that's missed, we know that we can catch it timely and efficiently and get it worked out for our residents. We want you to enjoy this luxury living. It's like living in a hotel, but you get to live here. It's absolutely fabulous, and we will do anything in our power to make sure that it is pleasant for all of our residents. A way that our maintenance team stays organized that is unique from other properties is we have a senior maintenance manager that works closely with all of our communities here at Town Center, which keeps us all with great communication so that we are all on the same page and on board with our tasks so that we can ensure absolute resident satisfaction. You know what they say, one team, one dream.
Or do you want to
retake? So we're super excited about that.
We have our, what else? Oh, God.
I'm going to include all the bloopers at the end.
I'm gonna cry.